Edmonton's October market stats. It's not what you think. Hey, everybody, we are moving into Q4 for the Edmonton market. And what do you think has happened since the interest rates have gone down? Well, if you want to find out, make sure you stick around all the way to the end, because this is the only place on YouTube you are going to find the new home construction stats on top of resale in Edmonton and surrounding area. So hey everybody, my name is Leanna Martins. I am a local Edmonton real estate agent. Let's start this off with the Edmonton market stats. Let's get into it. So what you're looking at here, friends, is a few things. So we're going to start with selling prices, and then we're going to go into what type of market you guys are looking at, and also what that means for prices coming up, and what you can expect if you were to walk into the market right now. So we're moving into the fall market. Typically, this is the time of the season when things slow down, and we have been in a red hot seller's market, and it's moved into, it actually still is a seller's market. I'll show you why, but it is moving much more into a balanced market. So this is the all residential selling price, and then that's at 411. Now these are the different segments of the market. So you can see this is the single family detached. So if you were looking for a single family detached home, prices are up 10% year over year. So that's significant, and it's at $538,000. If you are shopping in a duplex price point, you can see that that's about $100,000, a little more than that less. You can see the price points are up even more, almost 17% year over year. And it's because as the prices continue to rise, what we're seeing is it just bumps people down in their affordability, right? So 10% up, that could have had this home buyer be in a bracket where they could have afforded a single family, but now they're in a duplex. That's the highest rise overall in prices year over year. And then we're going into row homes. They're up basically 7%, and then condos are up almost 10%. So the two factors that we're looking at is supply and demand when we are determining what type of market are we in. So that's your supply is your listings. It's the inventory on the market. And then the demand is the sales. It's how many buyers are purchasing them. So you can see year over year this time, there's 8% more buyers in the market than there was this time last year. Now, if we look at how much inventory, how many people are putting their homes on the market, it's about 6%. So it's a little less than a 2% discrepancy between the two. So you're still seeing more demand than there is supply, but it's getting very, very close. And the more demand you see, the less supply, the higher the prices will be, which you can see reflected in some of these areas. And on average, it's taken about 36 days to sell a single family detached. But what I want you to know is I'm selling my homes. I'll get pending offers on them with strategy for sure, very deliberate, but within 3 days. But any good listing that's in demand, typically you're going to get an offer in there in the first, I'm going to say 7 to 14 days, unless you're looking for something unique. So let's get into the new home sold map so we can see where exactly are homes selling in Edmonton and surrounding area. So this is what I like to call is the sold map. And so this is actually all new home construction. So this is the new home construction sold map because we just completed the resale. So over the last 30 days, there has been 164 homes, and that's still tracking quite high. That's higher than early spring of this year. And so when I say surrounding area, I'll remind you if there's new viewers that includes out here, which is the west of Edmonton, Spruce Grove and Stony Plain. I put in St. Albert. You can see there was no new home construction sold in St. Albert. Then we're in Sherwood Park here, Beaumont and Leduc. So now let's have a look at what these homes sold for so you can see what locations provide what type of value for you. So this is the new home construction sold prices. So you get a bird's eye view. It's almost like pulling back the veil and the curtain so you guys can see what we see. Now, there's a point that I really want to make, because I stated this earlier in terms of how long does it take to sell a home right now. And previously it was 36 days for single family detached, but I want you to have a look at these. This is new home construction. And I said, good home's going to go in about 2 weeks. What the heck? 218 days, 182 days? That's crazy high, right? And look at how many. 107, 104, and then you're getting these guys down here, which are much more reasonable and in line with resale, right? So what's going on? What's wrong with these homes, you might say? Well, that's not necessarily the case. So the overall average out of all of this, and this is out of Edmonton, there was 94 of those 164 that sold in Edmonton. The average days to sale are 75, but you can see that's anywhere from 8 days all the way up to, this 280, 18 days. So what I find with builders is this. Yeah, so there you go. This is exactly it. It just proves exactly my experience. So look at the original price. It was $539,900. Look at the sold price. So almost $30,000 higher. This is $566,900, sold at 105%, took 218 days. Why is that, you might ask? Well, this is what builders do, is as markets strengthen, builders are the first in the market to increase their prices, and they tend to be the last in the market to decrease their prices. In that experience, and they'll be really, even in a declining market, a builder will hold on to their inventory for a very long time at kind of a walk away, where people will submit offers and they just won't even take it because they have their walk away price. They won't accept anything less than that. So larger companies, larger builders can afford to do that. Smaller builders can't because the carrying costs are too high. So that's what this is. And I just want to make that point. So have a look. This is what makes the most sense. My assumption is that what's happened is builders are just increasing their prices as home prices are increasing, right? So over the last year, really it was trending there by Q1, but Q2, 100% unit prices were consistently going up. So builders are the first to jump on that bandwagon, and that's what they've done here. And then you can see what's the average sold to list price. So, and you look at all of these with these really high days on market, they're all over. That's 123% of list price. That's a little crazy. 117%, 103%. So the overall average that new home construction builders got was 99% of their list price over this last month. And that's in Edmonton, and 94 were sold. The average price point was $588, so just under 6, and that is up 100%. That is up. Now let's go into Leduc. So Leduc, the average sold to list price ratio, well, the average percentage that builders got of their price was 98%. Price point was $519,000. We're going to go into Parkland County. This is Sherwood Park. They got 97%, so that's down. And the average price point there was $558. Spruce Grove, this is west of the city. This is one of my favorite places to take home buyers, especially relocations, because the value of what you can get is so fabulous. And prices are down there, 94%, friends. What is going on? One went for 107. That's in the threes. That would have been a row home. And the average price point was 445. Interesting. But sold days on market was 56. So it's about double what like a resale is. And then we got St. Albert. We got a higher price point in there. That almost $1 million. That's pulled the overall average price up to 645, and it's 99% is what these builders were getting on average. And their sold days on market is 58. Strathcona, the average price is 484. That is low. And 98% is what builders got, and that was 17 sold. So there you have it. Now I want to take one of these, and I'm going to take you on a tour of the one that I think is like the best deal. There's the most that you can get out of viewing this, and you can see if you think that's worth your money to buy. Home tour time, friends. We are going to go on a tour of this beautiful Rosenthal home. So this home was listed for $749,900, and friends, the drum roll please, sold for $725,000. So $25,000 off list price. Surprising, especially in this market. Days on market here are 130. Now it is 2,400 square feet. It's got a triple car garage, and I chose it because I really love the design. I see the same stuff all the time, and I really like this. Look how unique this island is. So it's great. This would be feet, not storage, because people are going to sit up there on bar stools and they'll put their feet in there. But just look at how dynamic the design is. I love it. That tile back there is kind of like a wave tile. It's got herringbone floors, which are gorgeous. And they take like 4 times as long to put in, so they're more expensive, but they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. They've chosen a navy, and then they've got these really beautiful, I love how they matched that wood with the cabinets, and which pulls from the floor. Well done. I love that. And then they've got undermount light well, it's not interesting yet. It is like cabinetry lighting underneath right there. And then it's got a grill, open gas range. I think in person this might be quite beautiful. I really wish they would have taken that tile all the way up. It really does make a big difference for that open to below. So this is 9 foot here, and then it's 17 feet in the open area, the open to below. Interesting, unique. You've got your TV there. I do prefer built-ins, but that's all right. The open to belows are gorgeous because they allow an immense amount of natural light. And I love that they pulled this over. It is just an up level, and then you end up with this. Typically, it could be a bar, right? And because you get your dining room right here. And then you go straight out to your patio or to your deck. Isn't that lovely? And there you have it. And then they've done the sidings in a navy blue as well. That is the front door. Oh, look at that. They did really good storage. Oh my God, storage makes me happy. Oh my God, it makes me so happy. I love storage. And I even love more that they matched this with the cabinetry. Well done in the kitchen. And just another up level. Thank you. The Harry mode. So you've got your main floor den, main floor full bath. So 4 bedrooms, main floor den, bonus room, 1 to 2.5 bath. And then you've got your walk-through pantry right here. Gorge. Oh, love it. This is the garage entry. And then your main floor half bath right there. And then we're going to walk upstairs. There we go. There's the view. And then look what they have done for that ceiling feature. This is the master. And then you've got your master ensuite. Yeah, they've done the same design. Pulled all the way through. Soaker tub. You got your walk-in closet, which will be at the end of that ensuite. And then they've done tasteful little desks. I love it for the kids. I do like that. And then you got a walk-in closet with built-ins. And there's your extra bathroom. I like that there's, at $725, I do not want to see wires in the closets. So I'm glad that that's not the case. And, you know, you just kind of tile, but I really like that they have pulled all of the colors, and I really like that they have pulled all of the materials from the kitchen throughout every single bathroom in the house, as it should always be done. And all of the cabinetry is the same as the built-ins in the front, same as the built-ins in those bedrooms. Love it. So this is your triple front car garage. Honestly, guys, I think for the value at $725 and how much I shop this market for a new home, 2,400 square feet, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, I think it's good. I think it's good value. Thanks for coming on that tour with me. I know it was a little longer than normal. Thanks for sticking around. You guys are the best. If you would like to see maybe more home tours, go right there. And if you might be considering a relocation, well, guess what? That's exactly what we do. So make sure that you go in the description below, reach out for a discovery call or email, and I will be happy to get you started. So subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. And again, thanks for sticking around. Bye.